Hey guys, today we are going to be doing a drawing with the secondary colors. We've done a lot with the primary colors, so now we're going to use the secondary colors. All you need for this artwork is a piece of paper, a pencil, an orange crayon, a green crayon, and a purple crayon. And if you want to do some outlining on your picture so that it looks like a cartoon and has that black outlining, you can have a black marker. Now, I am going to draw straight with a black marker. I know we should not do that because if we mess up, we can't erase it. So if Miss Hoffman messes up, she just messes up. But I want you to be drawing with a pencil. I'm just afraid you won't be able to see all my lines very good on the camera with pencil. So I'm going to be doing straight with a black marker. But when you're done drawing with a pencil, if you want to pause the video before we start coloring and you want to stop it and outline with a black marker, that would be great. And that way it gives it a cartoon look. So our secondary colors, orange like an orange. Let's pretend we're peeling an orange. Orange like an orange, purple like grapes. Everybody pretend you're eating grapes. And green like grass, pretend grass is growing out of the ground. So we have our three secondary colors. I might have said primary colors a second ago. I don't know. But they're secondary colors. Orange like an orange, purple like grapes, and green like grass. Secondary colors. The reason why they're called secondary colors instead of primary colors is these are the colors that our primary colors make. Primary is like main. Our main colors make these colors, okay? So I can't just have green. I have to make it with yellow and blue. It is made from those two colors. Purple is made from red and blue, and orange is made from yellow and red. Today what we're going to do is we're going to draw a peacock. Peacock is a really fun, have any of you ever seen a peacock at a zoo? Peacock is a beautiful bird with beautiful tail feathers, and we're going to make a simple cartoon one right now, and then we're going to color it in with our secondary colors, orange, purple, and green. First what we're going to do is we're going to draw, kind of like you would the first step of a butterfly, we're going to draw a hot dog shape. Say hot dog, hot diggity dog. Anybody know where that's from? It's stuck in my head forever from my little girls. That's from Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. My youngest one watches that a lot. So first we're gonna make a hot dog shape. That does not look like a peacock. It looks like a hot dog. So we're gonna have to do a few things to it to make it look like a peacock, aren't we? And we're making this a very simple cartoon peacock. If you are a very fancy person and you want to make your peacock very fancy, of course, add some details to make it look fancy. So here's our hot dog. We're gonna put a face on our hot dog. We're gonna do 2 circles. So I'm just gonna do circle, circle, and then a dot and a dot. But you make any type of fancy as you want. You can add little eyelashes. Maybe it's a very fancy lady peacock. Okay, whatever you want to do. You can add eyelids. Any type of eyes you want. You could also just do 2 black polka dots, and you know what? It's gonna look like eyes. Now we're gonna do a beak. It is a letter V with a flat top. There we go. Now down here at the bottom, we're gonna give our peacock little legs. Skinny rectangle. Skinny rectangle. Toes, 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 toes. Just lines and rectangles here. So far we've used a long stretched out oval, made a hot dog. 2 skinny rectangles, some lines, some circles, and an upside down triangle. We've used lots of shapes. Now we're gonna give that fancy peacock some head feathers. So we're gonna do skinny rectangle, skinny rectangle, skinny rectangle, skinny rectangle. Remember friends, if I'm going too fast, you know what you can do to the video? You can pause it, so just hit pause, okay? Now on top of that, I'm gonna do circle, 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 circle to look like fancy little feathers sticking on top of her head. We have a problem, guys. This doesn't look like a peacock. It still looks like a hot dog wearing a fancy hat. So we're gonna have to do a few things to her. First, we're going to give her her side wings. We're going to go down and up, like a half of an oval, down and up. Oh, that's looking a little better. But now she looks like a really skinny penguin. Oh goodness, what can I do to make this look like a peacock? Has anyone ever seen a peacock before? What can we do to make this look like a peacock? What do peacocks have that a penguin wouldn't have? This just looks like a skinny penguin. Oh, tail feathers. Yes, we need to make big, beautiful tail feathers. Penguins have big, beautiful tail feathers. Penguins, no. Peacocks have big, beautiful tail feathers. You guys, I've got penguins stuck in my head. So peacocks have big, beautiful tail feathers, and the peacocks can stretch out their tail feathers, and they can shake them around and make them look a lot bigger than they actually are. So we want this beautiful peacock to have beautiful tail feathers. So I'm gonna start down here. I'm going to work all the way around, and I want you to watch me do all the tail feathers before you start yours, and then you can pause the video, okay? And you'll do this with a pencil, that way if you mess up you can erase. But it's going to look like skinny rainbow arches. Do you know what a rainbow arch looks like, where it goes up, arch, and down, up, arch, and down? That's what these skinny tail feathers are going to look like. They're going to start down here at its bottom. I said bottom. We're going to go out, arch, around, and back. Look at that skinny rainbow arch. Out, arch, around, and back. Out, arch, around, and back. Out, arch, around, and back. Out, arch, around. I ran out of room. And back. Don't draw through her head feathers, though. Arch, around, and back. Arch, around, and back. Arch, around, skinny rainbow arches, and back. Arch, around, and back. Arch, around, and back. And I'm going to keep doing that until I go all the way back down to where her bottom is. Miss Hoffman said bottom again. Oh my goodness! She doesn't look like a penguin anymore. She's starting to look like a peacock. But you know what? She kind of looks like a turkey. If I color this orange and brown and yellow, I think that this would look like a turkey. So we gotta make her look like a peacock. What do peacocks have on their feathers that make them special? Yes, they have designs on the ends of their feathers. So we're gonna practice our circle shape. I know my kindergarten friends have been practicing their circles in class. So this is a good circle drawing practice. So I'm going to do circle, 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 circle. And I'm going to keep doing that on all of the peacock feathers. Peacocks have these beautiful designs on their feathers. When they open up, they almost look like giant eyes looking back at you. Oh, that's so much better. I could even go back in and add some line designs going around the feathers to make it super fancy. Now she does not look like a turkey, and she does not look like a penguin. I can definitely tell that this is a beautiful peacock. Now I can draw the ground underneath her feet so she doesn't look like she's floating in midair. Be careful, don't draw through her legs. And now we can start coloring our peacock. So our peacock's body is going to be purple. So find your purple crayon, purple like grapes, and we're going to color the peacock's body. I'm going to color her eyelids that I made purple too. If you didn't make eyelids, that's okay. Don't color her beak purple. We're going to color that a different secondary color in a second. Remember, purple is a secondary color. To make purple, if we're painting, you would mix red and blue. Right now, I'm just using a purple crayon. It's already all been mixed up for me at the crayon factory. They used red wax and blue wax to make this purple. And it was all mixed up and ready for me. I just had to open the box. All right, so now I have a purple body. If you're not quite ready to move on, you're gonna pause that. If you are ready to move on, I'm gonna get an orange and color her beak orange and her little rectangle legs orange. That is so pretty. Next, remember to pause me if I'm going too fast. I'm going to color her feathers green. So all these feathers, I'm gonna leave the circles white for right now. I'm gonna go back and do something else with those circles in a minute. All these peacock feathers are gonna be green, so get a green crayon and color with me. Did you know that if you're painting, you can make green out of yellow and blue? So you take yellow paint and blue paint and mix it together. When you have a crayon that is green, they have taken yellow wax and blue wax at the crayon factory, and they have mixed those two wax colors, the yellow and the blue. They've taken those two wax colors and they have mixed them together for you so that you have a green crayon. Same thing if you have a green marker. Where they made that marker, they took blue ink and yellow ink and they mixed it together to make a green marker. So I'm about halfway done with my peacock feathers, and I'm gonna stop right there, but let's just pretend it's all colored in. I'm gonna stop right there. You pause me whenever you get ready to move on. I'll show you what to do with the circles. Okay, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your orange crayon and you're going to color these circles orange. Orange is another secondary color. You make orange by mixing yellow and red. So at the crayon factory, they took yellow wax and red wax and they mixed it together to make this orange crayon for me. If I am painting and I want to make orange, I want to paint a beautiful orange sunset, I'm going to need to take yellow paint and red paint and mix it together. While I have this orange, I'm going to take it and I'm going to color the little feather plumes on the top of her head. I can color the little rectangles purple. Then while I have my purple in my hand, I'll go back in and color these little circles. Okay, let's pretend Miss Hoffman's is all done. When you get done with that, you can pause me if you're not ready. You can take a green crayon and color the ground between and under her feet. You don't want it to look like she's floating in midair. Her wings are down, so I don't think she's flying anywhere. So we want to make sure she looks like she's standing on the ground looking at us. And even though blue is not a secondary color, you could color the sky blue, and that would be a-okay. But if you want to keep it all secondary colors, you could color the sky orange, and it would look like a sunset, and it would still be all secondary colors. So our secondary colors are orange like an orange, purple like grapes, and green like grass. You make purple with red and blue, you make green with yellow and blue, and you make orange with yellow and red. I hope you enjoyed this. I would love to see your peacock drawings. Share them with me so I can see them. Bye.